Darren Fenton from County Down in Northern Ireland came into the den. He was willing to part with 20% of his company for an investment of £30,000.
The control wand is a new device in portable traffic control. Its target market is mainly the police forces, but it can also be used for army, customs, plane marshalling and motorists.
The 29-year-old businessman is convinced his schoolboy invention could be the making of him.
Hello Dragons, my name's Darren Fenton and I'm here today to ask for £30,000 in return for 20% of my company Control Wand Limited. The Control Wand is a revolutionary device in traffic control. I'm just going to ask for the lights to be dim, please. It works under the principle of the traffic light system, with a red light for stop, green light for go, giving clear direction to the driver. It also has an ordinary torch at the bottom. Its target market is mainly the police forces, but it can also be used for customs, army, plane marshalling, and of course the motorist. I currently have an export agent and manufacturer in China, where the torches are made for $7.50 and are sold for between $16 and $20 to distributors and suppliers, with an RRP of $40 to $50. Also, 5 police forces within the UK are currently trialling the product, and I'm awaiting feedback from everyone. The investment today will be used to produce a website which is fully optimised for search engines with trade login. Also be used for exhibiting worldwide trade shows, both to try and get new customers and to try and set up suppliers. It will also be used to hold a small number of stock, mainly 1,000, with larger orders being produced to order. I see your investment today having a £55,000 return within 2 years and a £110,000 return within 3 years. Thank you for your time and I welcome your comments.
Can I have a look at the torch?
Yeah.
It's an impressively comprehensive pitch by Darren. He's after £30,000 investment for 20% of his traffic control wand. But something's already troubling Shafrazul.
Do you know the problem with my one? The threads are worn out. It's very badly manufactured.
Yeah. You know...
I'm surprised you agreed with me when I said it was very badly manufactured.
Well, these are obviously, you know, pre-production models to show to people.
So, essentially, it's a blinged-up torch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Suppose if we made the end bit bigger, the end plastic bit, sell it to kids as a sort of Star Wars wand or something.
I've had all them jokes.
Hi, Darren. So, your control wand is for moments when the traffic light has stopped, or...?
No, it's mainly, it would be more, well, that as well, but obviously for the police officers, if they're doing vehicle checkpoints or there's an accident.
So it's this thing, instead of them just waving people through and going like this, you give them a red and a green light, is that it? Yeah,
it can be used all around the world because everybody knows red is stop, green is go.
Drivers are not dumb. They know this, they know that.
Yeah, but that's obviously for during the day, whereas at night time, if they want to control traffic, then this is what they use.
Yep, okay.
How did you think of this product? Were you just sitting down one day and...
No, it actually comes from 10 years ago at school. We had, for A-level technology and design, you had to basically pick a problem and design a solution to solve it. The product went on and won the Young Engineer for Britain Northern Ireland final. It then went to London, where it came runner-up in the UK. It also was featured in the A-level Cambridge Technology and Design book, which is used throughout the whole the UK, both at A-level and university.
Darren's still painting a confident picture of his progress, but is he doing enough to establish his credentials with these shrewd investors?
Darren, tell me a little bit about running a business and how you feel, how comfortable you feel.
I would say I probably feel comfortable with it all because, you know, since I've been, 16, 17, I've always bought and sold on, hopefully to make a profit each time. So I've always done that, really, and my ultimate aim is obviously to work for myself. OK,
have you put a business plan together for this in terms
yes,
of
I have, yeah.
Forecasting? So 12 months from today, how much revenue are you going to be bringing in?
So my sales for year one would be sales of 370,000 with gross profit of 190 and net profit of 120,000.
How do you pull that 370 out of the air?
Well, what I've done is 1,000 torches per month, and every other month an extra 2,000, which allows for if a police force signed up to it.
very, very optimistic, isn't it?
Maybe, but the Metropolitan Police is over 32,000 officers. The chances are you could get one police force and that could cover your sales for 1 year.
What's to stop me from copying that product? What protection do you have in place?
Well, there's no patent on it. There can't be a patent on it because it's a torch.
Okay.
They're saying just because it's a variation of light, you can't get the patent on it. The only thing it does have is a registered design in the UK. There's not.
So there's literally nothing to stop anybody else from doing it?
No, there's not.
No?
No.
The revelation that Darren could do nothing to stop rivals copying his invention has darkened the mood in the den.
There's always things that are outside of an entrepreneur's control.
Yeah.
I think you've got some very big things that are outside of your control on this. Namely, I just don't hear enough about the demand from any organization. You've got it trialed.
Yeah.
But there's got to be something that you take to the bank. And if I'm the bank, I want to see something more than just they're trialing it and so forth.
Obviously, with somebody like yourselves' help, that can be accelerated.
Yeah, but you know, I'm not free money. There's got to be a real investable case
Well, I understand.
there. But I don't see a scalable business where I can say, you know what, I put 30 grand in and I understand how I can get 10x out of this. I just don't see that. And so while you've done a good presentation of yourself, you haven't done a good pitch for an investment opportunity.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I'm afraid, Darren, I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
Darren's only hope of securing the £30,000 investment now rests with Chef Rasool, who seemed impressed by the young entrepreneur early on.
Are you trying to deal with any other problems people have with innovative products? Have you got anything else in mind?
I've thought of other things at times, but nothing that I've took forward. I want to focus on the torch. You know, I've been doing it for 10 years. Got somebody in China, paid them. You know, I've done everything myself with no help from anybody else.
Well, you strike me as a very driven person, and I could actually, if you came to me with a different product, I could actually see myself making an investment. I don't think you're thinking big enough. And on that basis, just solely on the product alone, okay, not on yourself, I'm afraid I'm out.
Okay.
Unfortunately for Darren, the Dragons just didn't think his traffic control wand was such a bright idea, and he left empty-handed. I spoke to him straight after his ordeal in the online den.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Chef and Julie, it seemed, were very interested in you,
Yeah.
but not necessarily the product. Do you think that's fair?
Well, I think everything that they said, I knew myself was going to be a problem. If you don't have a patent, you can't say there's a way around it.
No.
So, but I think it went well. The feedback was good, and I think maybe if I had something different, you never know.
But thanks ever so much for coming into the den, and best of luck.
Okay.